nonchalant father, an irresponsible father, a nonchalant mother cannot raise a sickle cell warrior. They need to be given at see if going to read, study, or do a little course on psychology for you to know how they think, how they react. You know, just like I said, there's the mental, there's the way it affects their mental well-being. Sickle cell warriors, if their other colleagues are doing things, if they tell them not to, they feel low. They feel, why is it that am I less of a human being? Can't I do what others are doing? You know, why is like when they start asking questions. You have to understand that it's not their fault. If you ever even see them doing things they are not supposed to do when probably you're not around, that's not the right time just to say just bully them or you shout at them anyhow. You have to understand. It is when you understand. Yes, if there's a need to shout, you shout. Yes, but then until you understand the psychology of who a sickle cell warrior is, you cannot know how to approach them. If not, you will even hurt them the more. You have to know how they react to things. In fact, as a result of feeling low, some have really suffered low self-esteem. Some tend to, just live as if their life is at the mercy of another person. It's not like that. If you know anything you just need to do, if you need to triple your hustle so that you can take good care of them, you better do it because the child is innocent. What I'm just trying to say is that there is a lot, even much more than the physical hazard the sickle cell anemia cause for sickle cell warriors. As for me, I got to even discover probably the reason I was able to do a lot of things. I never felt low actually. From my childhood, I do a lot of things myself. The reason I'm able to probably was because at certain points, I do press up, try and do some exercises, I do jogging, things ordinarily that I should not even be doing. Carry heavy things, I don't, you know, I didn't know. I didn't, probably if I'd known, I would have cautioned myself a bit. But when I got to know, I think I got to know when I was around 2016 in my 300 level days. That was when I got to know I was a sickle cell warrior. That was when I saw the result myself. I was diagnosed. I went to a hospital and the doctor insisted that I should go do my genotype test. That was when I went to the lab, I did it, and then I discovered that it was SC. That's number one. And then I think I wanted to go for a surgery, a medical, yes, a corrective surgery for my hip, for my left hip. Yeah, then the surgeon then also requested that I run the genotype test. That was when I got same results, SC. Now, aside that, that was when I discovered, that was when I knew that I had this, I'm a sickle cell warrior. And but prior to then, when I was 5 years old, I I remember very well that I've been having crisis when I was 5 years old. So, I know I started having crisis when I was 5 years old. Yes. But then I didn't know it was sickle cell crisis. I never knew. I just know my I think it was my right shoulder, with my right shoulder, my right arm generally that was aching me. Yes, so I didn't know. People were doing things like in the house. That particular day, we wanted to move from one house to another. You know, so I was unable to carry anything. I didn't know. I was just rolling on the floor. It was really serious. But I thought probably, I just felt it's normal pain. And then subsequently later, I do have pains. And, people would say, things like I will hear people mention things like, it's rheumatism that is affecting this guy. Some people will say in Yoruba, is Aromolekun, things like that. I was just hearing some funny names. I was like, And truly speaking, by the time you look at it, I was having aches. So I don't know if it's even in my bone, but it's as if it's just not funny. So, but then after I'm okay after treating and I bounce back, I start doing my normal thing. So I never knew, not until then that I saw the result myself. That was when I knew that also the crisis I've been having for long, and coupled with the fact that when I see sickle cell warriors, then I don't even look like one. From childhood, I've been a chubby person. I've been a chubby person from childhood, from birth. According to the story I was told. And while growing up, I knew I'm a chubby person. So when I see sickle cell warriors, the way they look, it's never even crossed my mind for once. I know how I do my things. Very sporty person. You know, at a certain stage when I think when I was around 7, 8 years old. In fact, I do go for boxing. There's the house where we stayed then. I don't know if the man there's this place we stayed then in Ibadan where so I will go there. There's this one of my friends, one of my friends, my area friend we were together. The father happens to be a boxer. So we go there, the father trains. So sometimes there's this training whatever they tie on the tree at the backyard of their house. So I go there, learn myself and this my friend we train together. So I never there was nothing like uh you know, the sickle cell thing never even crossed my mind. I was never thought if I'd even wanted to say it then, I would now say if anybody had called me a sickler, I would have said sickler. Because that was the closest thing I knew what to a sickle cell warrior even was. It was when I was growing up I knew that there's something even called sickle cell warrior. What I even call them is sickler. SS. That's what I do. So I never knew then. Not until later, I knew and called. So but then how has the sickle cell anemia of the thing affected me personally?